Land especially genuinely exemplary value expectation synopsis land in every way that really matters, exemplary cost figure proposes a chance of Lunc exchanging between $0.000499 to $0.000603 in 2025 in an especially significant manner in an all things considered significant way. Kind of long-haul examination recommends that land reasonably fundamentally exemplary cost might actually flood to $0.1844 by 2050, which especially basically is very huge in an unpretentious manner. Land actually fundamentally exemplary basically is at present valued at $0.000201 in the market in an unobtrusive way, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking. Land commonly exemplary, Lunc, fundamentally generally is estimated to in every way that really matters, for the most part arrive at a very normal cost of $0.0033 toward the finish of 2030, in an especially in every practical sense, large way, or so they thought. The cost of one Lunc would generally in a real sense, explicitly reach as quite high as $0.1408 United States dollars by 2040 in an unobtrusive manner, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Starting around 09 December 2023 land sort of exemplary by and large especially is exchanging at $0.000201 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.11% in exceptionally very most recent 1 hour in a decently by and large significant manner in a significant manner. Lunc sort of especially has a for the most part in every practical sense, all-out market cap of $1,175,431,260, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $201,952,219, or so they certainly thought, certainly in spite of prevalent thinking. This basically makes land sort of exemplary, Lunc, sort of truly positioning at 55 in the digital currency market, which actually especially is very huge. In the event that you sort of by and large are a crypto financial backer, and considering what especially is the land outrageously exemplary cost expectation end of 2040, what will land especially most certainly exemplary in every practical sense, for the most part be especially worth in 2040 in an unpretentious manner in a genuinely enormous way? Is land extremely sort of exemplary a by and large very wise speculation, or for the most part worth purchasing in 2040, which in a real sense is very critical? Will Lunc cost especially basically outperform its unequaled high, which all things considered is genuinely critical, truly in spite of prevalent thinking? These explicitly are our land very exemplary cost expectations for Lunc's future, essentially sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking in an unpretentious way. Land in every practical sense, kind of work of art, Lunc, value expectation 2040 as per the land, commonly kind of exemplary gauge cost and specialized examination. In 2040, the Lunc cost for the most part certainly is supposed to generally cross a sort of normal value level of $0.000250. The normal most certainly least value worth of land actually fundamentally exemplary toward the finish of the kind of especially current year ought to actually in a real sense be $0.000226, which by and large basically is very huge in a quite enormous manner. Besides, Lunc can by and large fundamentally arrive at a sort of greatest value level of $0.000257, which in a real sense generally is very critical in an unpretentious manner. Land certainly exemplary, Lunc, value estimate December 2023. The land very exemplary, Lunc, cost for December 2023 may arrive at in every way that really matters, least worth of $0.000226, while the very genuinely greatest gauge cost generally by and large is around $0.000257, or so they especially thought. The entirely normal cost for Lunc fundamentally in a real sense is somewhat basically anticipated to in a real sense reach $0.000250 in December 2023, exhibiting how starting around 09 December 2023 land especially really exemplary essentially truly is exchanging at $0.000201 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.11% in certainly most recent 60 minutes. Which generally truly is very critical. Land entirely exemplary decently past value examination in the especially extremely beyond 24 hours, the crypto in a real sense fundamentally has been basically commonly diminished by 0.3% in its all things considered kind of current worth, which generally is very critical. Assuming we generally think about the very kind of current market cap of the Lunc with yesterday's, you can basically truly see that the market cap especially is additionally down, or so they by and large for the most part thought. From reasonably certainly most recent 7 days, the Lunc explicitly generally was in genuinely sort of good vertical pattern and expanded by 44%, which actually essentially is very huge, by and large in opposition to mainstream thinking. Land decently in every practical sense, exemplary especially has shown especially areas of strength for truly lovely potential recently, and this could be somewhat very great chance to sort of dive right in and contribute, exhibiting how from kind of genuinely most recent 7 days, the Lunc certainly truly was in especially great vertical pattern and expanded by 44%. Or so they by and large explicitly thought in an especially significant manner. Land extremely kind of exemplary value conjecture 2040 facts. What will really be land in every practical sense, exemplary kind of worth in 2040, or so they generally sort of thought in an unobtrusive manner. The Lunc cost is determined to basically in a real sense arrive at an especially greatest degree of $0.000257 with in every way that really matters, beautiful least cost of $0.000226 toward the finish of 2040, showing how these generally are our land truly kind of exemplary cost expectations for Lunc's future in an unobtrusive manner in an unpretentious way. Does land very exemplary for the most part in a real sense have a future in an unobtrusive manner in a significant way? As far as value, land pretty exceptionally exemplary in a real sense all things considered, has a remarkable extremely potential to sort of basically arrive at new levels, which especially is very critical in an in every way that really matters, significant way. It in every practical sense, by and large is estimate that Lunc will increment in esteem, which in a real sense sort of shows that besides Lunc can very arrive at an especially really greatest value level of $0.000257, which basically is genuinely critical, which is genuinely huge. As per certainly kind of unambiguous specialists and business experts, land kind of exemplary can especially raise a ruckus around town without a doubt the greatest cost of $0.0085 till 2030, really in spite of mainstream thinking. Is land sort of exemplary sort of worth purchasing in 2040, extremely as opposed to prevalent thinking, lovely in spite of mainstream thinking? Land classic S worth sort of in every practical sense, is supposed to sort of keep on growing, as deficiency will in general fundamentally especially support cost rise, by and large essentially further appearance, how land kind of exceptionally exemplary, Lunc, value expectation 2040 as per the land, kind of especially exemplary conjecture cost and specialized examination. In 2040 the Lunc cost sort of is supposed to truly cross a by and large extremely normal value level of $0.000250, the normal sort of especially least value worth of land kind of exemplary, toward the finish of the sort of current year, ought to basically be $0.000226 in a for the most part kind of huge way incredibly.